The title of this incident is Two Sticks in a Hole. I'm Jack Lynch. At the time of this incident, I didn't use a camp name. This was a CETA, C-E-T-A, Summer Trail Building Program that I was supervising up on Tanner Creek. That's very close to Bonneville Dam area. In the initial stages of the project, the other supervisor and myself hiked the first mile and a half or so of the completed trail, and at that point we were establishing a site where our crew could camp with individual tents and take off and build trail every day from that campsite, our base camp. We didn't have a crew up there at the time because we were lining out where the trail was to go and how the campsite area there was going to be constructed. But one of the first orders of business for Greg and myself, he was the other supervisor, was to get an outhouse built. We were not going to be having these summer program enrollees, as we called them, going out in the woods and leaving things around, so to speak. So we dug a very deep hole and constructed an outhouse. This was not your typical outhouse. If you could imagine it in your mind's eye, an outhouse that was built log cabin style, like Lincoln logs. We took some 6-inch logs, cut them down into about 4 foot and 3 foot lengths, notched them, and built a 3-sided wall up to about 4 feet in height. At about the 3 foot level in that little open outhouse situation, we cut a couple of holes in the wall so you could insert 2 sticks. The sticks were about 14 inches apart, so a person could go there, sit down, and do their business. The open part of the half outhouse faced away from the camp that we would be sleeping in. It was open air. The sticks that we used for sitting were just basically branches from a tree that we'd skinned off and smoothed off the little stubs where the little sticks or burrs were that stuck out. It was reasonably comfortable. And as a joke, I took 2 more sticks and did not shave the bark off and did not remove the stubs that were sticking up. I set those right next to the outhouse at an angle. Fast forward a week, we got our crew up there, about 18 guys. And the first order of business was to instruct them not to go out in the woods and defecate or leave toilet paper or anything else of that kind. They were to use the outhouse. Simple enough. And straight-faced, they were told, these smooth sticks are for staff. The sticks that have the roughness to them and the little burrs that stick up, those are for the enrollees. Oh man, you should have heard the bad talking coming out of those guys. When our backs were turned, they were carrying on to no end. They could not accept that they were being discriminated against because they were a lot younger than us and enrollees. Second-class citizens. This carried on, and after a couple hours of their indignation, Greg, the other supervisor, got with them quietly and said, "Look, guys, those smooth sticks, if you want to leave those in and use them, fine. If you want your own set of sticks for enrollees, and you want it to be comfortable, just like these other sticks that are in there, take your hatchet, shave them down, knock the burrs off like we did. Do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. We're just joking." They used the smooth sticks. The rough ones were just left there the whole season, and the looks on their faces whenever they saw those 2 sticks, those rough sticks, it just got them all going all over again. What a wonderful memory.